So welcome back to Wikis of Mirkwood for yet another list review. It's Gaelcon this time, the 36th rendition I've just learned. We have a digital couch today of David Murphy, the channel regular. Say hello, Dave.
What is the crack, motherfuckers?
And there we go, already a bleep. And Dave Coleman and Ivan from the Cork constituency. How are we, lads?
How are the shams?
Sorry.
Excellent. Yeah,
PG on Cork,
that's it.
Yeah.
I'm unfortunately not getting to go to this one. Quite gutted about that, but there's usually 20 specifically because I've looked at the list of people that's going and it's a really good crowd. So yeah, Nicky's going, Michael's going, a few lads from up here. Tobias, he was at my event. He's a good lad. Won the Rohan flag. So yeah, it looks like it will be a really good one. It's at the Crime Plaza. Something a bit different as well. Yeah. What's Crime Plaza like? Is it a good event venue? Like, have we used that before?
It was a good venue last year, to be fair.
Cool. Something a bit different, like.
We're in the same room as the 40k player, so there's about 50 or 60 nerds playing toy soldiers in the same room. So it's nice
warm. To be there. Yeah, it'll be good crack. And there'll be a bar, I assume, which is even better.
Yes, there's a bar inside and all that kind of crack.
That's all I care about. Excellent. So not too much to go through special wise. It is one of the last obviously events that we're going to get with the season up until Paddy's. There's a couple of changes in regards to scenarios and heirlooms, storming camp and seize the prize. If you haven't read the event back, go and read that, but they are very slight changes, just sort of quality of life updates as you will. There is good and evil lists with about 20 players, so we have 40 lists to go through. If we don't spend too much time on yours, please don't be offended. So without further ado, we'll get stuck right.
A couple are similar, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh, are they? But there always is.
Yeah.
There's always a few.
So we will kick off with the man himself, Mr. David Murphy. I'll read through both your lists first, and then we can slabber away at you afterwards. So your good list is Helmsguard Legendary Legion, 834 points, 45 models. So we've got Helm, Hammer, Hand, on horse. Rohan Royal Guard on horse with banner and throwing spears, Rohan Royal Guard on horse with throwing spears, and 16 Royal Guards with throwing spears. Orban 2 is a captain of Rohan with a shield and heavy armor, another Rohan Royal Guard on horse with throwing spears, and another 11 with without a horse with throwing spears. Warband 3 is captain of Rohan with shield and heavy armor with another exactly the same warband. And then your evil list is Corsairs and the Serpent Horde. You're enjoying them at the minute. Warband 1 Dalmir with 6 Corsairs, Air Blasters, 5 Pirates with Shields, and 7 with Spears and Shields. Warband 2 Delgamar with a Black Gnome with a Warhorn, 5 Air Blasters, 4 Corsairs with Shields, 5 with Spears and Shields. And Warband 3 is Suladan, 5 Harajan Warriors with Spears and Bows with Poison Arrows, 2 Serpent Riders, 3 Serpent Guards, and Warband 4 is Raza. 5 Harajan Warriors with Spears and Bows with Poison Arrows, a Serpent Rider, and 3 Serpent Guards. I'm loving the. I'm a big fan of those lists. I never really got a chance to run it before everything's about to change, which is sad, but it's fun.
Yeah, the Helmsguard list is pretty funny, pretty scary.
Yeah,
it's an awful lot of Royal Guard.
Especially if they're all bodyguard. I heard from a friend that Dave Murphy likes bodyguards.
Yes, and throwing spears.
And throwing spears, yeah.
It's basically. I wrote an 800 list where it was like the front line was Royal Guards and the back was Warriors. I was like, okay, what do I do to make it? What did I use? 36 points up? Okay, everything's Royal Guard.
Like all the Warriors, Royal Guard, yeah.
Are these Royal Guards from Middle Earth or are they from Shanghai?
Or they are from the former Soviet Union.
Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say because it's a lot of Royal Guards. It's like
it's funny.
A lot of Royal Guards.
It's funny because I ordered 15 I ordered 15 and then I didn't end up getting them and your man refunded me. So I ordered another 18 from different lads. They came. Then 2 weeks later, the original 15 I ordered came.
Oh, look. It's just how it is.
It's just a pity that those new Warriors of Rohan look so much better than Royal Guard, huh?
Yeah, it is, yes.
They do look great. Like,
sure look.
I was like kind of half worried that the new ones would come out and they would look exactly the same. It's like more of the same Rohan sculpt. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, I think these two lists could do very well. They're just going to be so annoying to play into.
There's games where Helm will do nothing because he'll be transfixed, but he doesn't
But you need
do
you don't
much.
need help through. You've got 40 lads with throwing spears just walking towards the other guy.
The thing with Helm is he can still affect the game by just going free heroic move. Everyone's fight 5, bodyguard, go lads.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
terrifying amount of throwing spears.
Oh yeah,
And it's all defense 6
Yeah.
or higher.
And fight 5.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Dave's been doing. You've been doing pretty well.
And then
most of the
Corsairs are
benchmarks,
Corsairs, so nearly 60
Yeah.
models, lots of crossbows, lots of guys.
yeah. It's a list, as you said. It's a list I've been enjoying for a while. The
Yeah.
Corsair Haradrim Alliance.
The crossbows did absolutely fuck all at my event.
Mm.
How many
they
guys
should
did you
vote.
kill?
Wouldn't be surprised now if they did quite well.
Well, this is it. They need the final event where they've done badly, so it has to turn, right? So
Here's hoping anyway.
yeah, for
It's,
sure.
it's a tough competition.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of good players there.
Where you're basically just missing Paddy and that's it.
Yeah. Well, it's a tough opening 2 lists. So from one David to another, Mr. Coleman, yourself, the good list, Riders of Theoden, so more lovely Rohan. 15 models, class, already love this. Theoden on armored horse with shield and heavy armor, 2 Rohan Royal Guards on horse with throwing spears, and 3 Riders of Rohan. Then Eomer on armored horse with shield and throwing spears, Darwine on horse, Elfham on horse, Gambling on horse with the standard, Durnhelm with throwing spears, 3 captains on horse with heavy armor. That's fucking sick. Do you like that, sir?
Yeah, it's just going to run at you.
Yeah, brilliant.
Beautiful.
Evil list, Isenguards again. Can't be Lurts, even better. So Lurts with shield, leader, 5 Urukai warriors with shields, 1 with a banner and a pike, 4 with pikes, and 5 with crossbows. And Gorolf with 4 warriors with shields, 4 pikes, 4 crossbows. Brasky, 4 shields, 4 pikes, 4 crossbows. Thryden Wildsbane, 2 Corbane, 2 Orc warriors with spears and shields, 2 Urukai warriors with crossbows, and a Dunlending horseman. A lovely 50 models. I like both those lists. Big fan.
Yeah, I kind of started out the edition with Riders of Theoden, so I was like, you know what, might as well kind of end it with them.
Yeah.
But
Exactly
Good
right,
versus
yeah.
Evil, they obviously do quite well into Good versus Evil for the most part.
Yes.
Yes.
Which helps.
Or the Sea Lurts
There's
as
a few
well.
lists I don't like, but most lists are like, yeah, I'll just run over that.
Yeah. And then with the Isengard, I love Isengard. I love the whole aesthetic of the army, and I'm not a big fan of the whole max crossbows and max just pikes behind it, like having the shields in there, because eventually you will just crumble with just D5 all around.
Yeah,
I think a lot of the time.
definitely.
Get outground.
Fight 4 strength 4 D6 profile looking shield is very strong. Like
Yeah.
It's because it's very fighty as well. You know, a lot of the time, obviously, Iceguard, you'll have a Saruman's running there.
Yeah, and I usually do bring Saruman at this point, but I said there, I leave him at home this time and see.
Yeah.
You get a lot of boys, like, so.
Yeah, you do, yeah. Makes up for it.
And
And you've
Lurts
got-
is
and you've got-
Vasquez into our warband.
Yeah, and I got 17 crossbow shots with Vraska or something, so it is pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah, like that you said, you get Vraska's entire warband, including himself.
Yeah, Vasquez and the 12 guys or Saruman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of the evilists have leaned in hard to like a lot like maximum shooting.
Yeah, it's just
There's
so
a
strong.
lot of it, yeah.
And especially crossbows are just like, all right, just 4s or 5s and Joe against most things.
Absolutely filthy. Yeah. Terrifying.
Because even when lists have blinding light, like you can still just go, yeah, it's fine, I'll just stand there and shoot you.
Sure, when you're throwing almost 18 shots in, I know technically only 1 in 6 hits, but in reality,
Yeah.
it's more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can spike. If you get 3 or 4 hits, it's suddenly a bit more scary.
for sure. Like I recall a game I played against you, Coleman, actually, when the one time I played the Mirkwood Legendary Legion, and like just that amount of shots, I think I got like a ridiculous amount 3-year blind in like one of the turns.
Yeah,
It's
it
just-
wouldn't have mattered anyway, exactly.
Yeah. So it's weight of shots always matters.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 very lovely lists. Big fan of the good one specifically.
Hopefully the captains don't need their shields now. So, come on, lads, don't fall off those horses.
The first list is like this will be a 30-minute game, maybe an hour max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll either fall down or it'll collapse.
Yeah, it's either run over or run home. Yeah. So yeah, love it. On to Mr. Gary Doyle. I haven't seen Gary in a while. Army of Lake Town and Thorns Company. I also haven't seen him play this either. So Warband 1, the Master of Lake Town, 7 Lake Town Guard and 6 Lake Town Guard with spears. Warband 2's Braga, 6 Lake Town Guard and 4 with spears. Warband 3, Alfred, 3 Lake Town Guard, 3 with spears. Warband 4, Bard the Bowman on horse with armor. Tilda and Sigurd, 13 Lake Town Guard with bows. Warband 5, Thor and Oaken Shield with the Oaken Shield and Orcrist, and Gandalf the Grey on horse. Evil list is the Serpent Horde and Mordor, 50 models. Warband 1 is Suladan on armored horse with a bow. 1 Serpent Rider, 9 Watchers of Karna with twin blades, and 8 Serpent Guards. Second Warband is the Betrayer on horse with 15 Watchers of Karna with bows. And Warband 3, the Shadow Lord on horse, 5 Black Nuns, 6 Morannon Orcs with spears and shields, 1 Black Guard of Barder, a War Guard with the shield, and then Warband 4 is a Mordor Orc Captain with shield. 2 good lists as well. I'm interested to see Gary, like I wish I was there, because it's just, I've never seen him run Lake Town before, didn't even know he had.
Yeah, he's run it a few times, a few different, like normally with Torrance Company and Lake Town, but I haven't seen him with Gandalf yet. It's usually with more of the dwarves from the company.
Mm.
Yeah,
so
usually...
Gandalf, obviously, he knew lots of bows would be coming, so I was like, I best bring Gandalf.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah, it's usually Thorin and like Dwalin and Gloin or Bifur usually, but yeah, you're right. He probably thought on this occasion could be evilists like they're shooting, bring Gandalf.
Yeah, there's a lot of shooting, so like
it's a list that has a shit ton of like points and like free heroic actions and stuff.
Yeah, just no defense. But yeah,
just to make sure that a random bow shot doesn't just kill one of the 2 kids and then Bard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or throwing dagger.
Yeah, but decent. Good to see if Gandalf does anything decent for him, other than just block, obviously, shots. Serpent Horde again as well, getting their use in. Watchers of Karna,
go for his the 3+ to hit on the Watchers with the reroll to wound from the Betrayer, because they're poison balls.
Yeah,
could be quite good. The only issue here is if he starts close to someone, I mean, Suladan kind of has to just go in and fight people,
and there's not a lot of spears either.
So he's gonna if he has to grind against someone from close range, he's gonna suffer. But if in any long range scenario, he should be more or less okay.
Yeah.
He's got 2 rates which can control their heroes, but he's got no one that'll kill 3 or 4 models a turn
reliably.
And like the Watchers of Karna are fight 4 with 2 attacks on the twin blades, but if they lose a fight, they're just gonna die.
Yeah.
The old defense 3 is not gonna be long for this world.
No.
Yeah.
So he needs to get a little bit fortunate with scenarios, I think, but it could still do really well on the long range scenarios.
What he needs to do is, because I had a game with him in Maelstrom, and he went for some priority, but 3 of his warbands, except for the Orc captains, didn't come on. Mine came on, killed the Orc captain, and all his stuff on then comes on the other side, and so he shot like 16 wild guards with shooting.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah,
but it's interesting. But it'll have to get somewhat lucky. His evil list will have to get somewhat lucky on its matchups, or his scenario more than his matchup, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess he got the Shadow Lord as well, so he's just going to try and. I mean, he's going
to try and shoot people.
Sit back and shit back.
He beats basically everybody in the shooting war.
Yeah,
handily, but he does need to make use of his shooting.
Yeah,
not bad. Big model count as well, decent size. At 800-ish points. Over to Kane. I've seen Kane in ages.
Now, he may not even show up still, but sure, look, we'll see.
Here.
His name is on the page. His name is on the page. That's what we have so far.
Yeah.
It's progress. Army of Deal. So Legendary Legion as well. So we pretty much know what this will be. King Brand, Warrior of Deal, Banner and Spear, 7 knights, 5 warriors with bows and spears, and 4 with spears and shields. Prince Bard, 5 knights, 4 warriors with bows, 4 with spears and shields. A captain with shield and bow, 3 knights, 2 warriors with bows and spears, and 5 with spears and shields. Another captain with 3 with bows and spears, and 6 with spears and shields. His evil list is Mordor, brilliant, with just 11 models. The Witch King of Angmar with Morgul Crown, Morgul Blade, 3 Might, 15 Will, and 3 Fate. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ring Race with 2 Might, 9 Will, and 2 Fate. And a Catapult with severed heads. To say I'm a fan of that.
I think I think you probably would have been a fan of it if all the ringers were on horses, but they're all just walking
Yeah,
around.
yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just hilarious in more so. But yeah, they're all just dandering about.
Yeah,
Witch King
Um,
just walking.
yeah, I did not see that.
yeah.
Yeah,
This,
Everyone's just strolling around.
yeah. This is what he gets for
fucking severed
constantly
heads of
selling his
people.
armies. This is what he gets for constantly selling his armies.
Doesn't have any horses to
But
pick
he
them
doesn't
up.
have any.
Yeah,
I just love that there's a random catapult just fucking severed heads of people as well. Just like just for
Yeah.
the extra terror. You know?
That could be really funny, like if you just cast a load of like drain courages on people and they just go okay to their heads.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
They all courage
Um,
one.
It is a list that could potentially upset someone if you know.
It could be
if he
hilarious
hit
against the
first.
child if he gets a bad courage roll plus a bunch of drain courages on people.
Yeah.
It's like Aemir and Elfhelm and one of the captains just go home.
Yeah. See you.
Yeah, it could be a pure banter list. I'm a big fan.
I'm not.
I'm always a big fan of small model counts. And then yeah, there's not too much to say about the deal.
Dale
Deal's
is
deal.
Dale.
Yeah.
It's
I will say
solid.
one of his captains has a shield and a bow, which is always an interesting choice, seeing as he can't actually really use the shield.
You shield, yeah. Filling points. That's
Could
the
be
only thing I
filling
can
points,
imagine. Yeah. So Tobias, this time running, I think he played Evil when he was at my event, so he's got
He
the
did, yeah.
Ooh, Return of the King.
26 models, so middle numbers. We know very much what this is just going to look like. So it's just going to be Aragorn, 3 Warriors of the Dead with shields, 3 with spears and shields, King of the Dead with 4 and 4, Legolas with 3 and 3, Gimli with 2 riders. Then his Evil List Mordor. Yeah, this is more similar to what I can't actually. It's quite different
It's
to what he got, isn't it?
it's pretty
Shelob, for
similar.
instance.
Ooh, nice.
Did he have
I like
Sheehan?
that.
Yeah, Sheehan, yeah.
He did have Sheehan. Yeah, it's good. So Witch King of Angmar and Fell Beast, Mortal Crown, 3 might, 14 will, 3 fate. 5 Mernanans with shields, 5 with spears and shields, and Orc Warrior with banner and spear, and 3 trackers. Mouth of Sauron, 1 armored horse. 5 Moralan orcs with shields, 5 with spears and shields, and 3 warp riders with throwing spears. A ring wraith and horse with 2 might, 10 will, 2 fate, 5 Moranans with shields, 5 with spears and shields, 2 warp riders with throwing spears, and Sheehan. Yeah, 43 models, lots of Moranans.
Yeah.
Tough. Witch King.
Yeah, triple castle.
It's good. And the only thing I would change in his Evil List is try to get the Witch King some more will, just because when you're on the Fell Beast, you want to be charging in every turn.
Yeah.
I'll say it's an improvement from the last time, because last
But
time
it is good.
yeah,
I do like it.
last time his Witch King had 2 fate.
I was going to say it was the
That
fate.
was
Yeah.
dire.
Yeah. But he's
Yeah,
learned
I
that.
do
Fate
like
could
it.
be okay on a Witch King on a horse, but on a Fell Beast, not so much.
But this,
Like,
and
I
this
would
was a
probably-
1,000.
I'd probably take the Ring Wraith's horse away from him and give the Witch King 16 will, if it was me.
Yeah,
But I like the list. The list is good.
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got potential, sure.
Yeah, he did
It's just a
pretty.
little bit more refinement than it's there, but I do like it. It's very nice.
He did okay. Like I say, he won the he burnt all the braziers and got himself a prize. Like, so, always good to walk
Nice.
away with something.
Always.
So yeah, what was
And then the good list is Ghosty Boys, so we all know.
Yeah,
We all know what
yeah,
that does.
Yeah, it's
It is going to catch many arrows.
yeah.
yes.
It is.
But
Yeah,
at the same time, you'd be surprised at how fast they march across the
yeah. I
field.
was gonna say he's called
Oh,
Free
they will be
March.
marching at you. But
Yeah.
the only issue is most of the armies with loads of bows also have like 50 models.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So when you
Yeah.
do get there, it's like, cool, you've got 20 guys, I've got 50. I'll just walk around. It's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a list I think that in good versus evil can be good. It'd be in order to make it better, you'd have to drop a hero and take more Warriors of the
Yeah.
Dead.
If it's like a one objective mission, it can be really good because if it gets there first, it'll just make a terror wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it'll haste the modified, seize the prizes, for example.
Oh, because there's 3 of them. Yeah.
It's nice and easy to play as well. Yeah.
There's a
Well,
few
it's-
scenarios
oh,
where
yeah.
this will upset somebody, I think, but I think more often than not, he's going to be just running towards someone getting shot.
Yeah,
It always does
But
something.
there's a few scenarios where someone will look across the table and go, off, not these guys.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, good to see. I definitely think he'll be wanting to play
No.
as Mordor more. I think he very
Yeah.
much enjoys his evil. Yeah, good to see. Marty, what has he brought this time? Rivendell and the Fellowship. 20 models, so again on the lower side. Elrond with a heavy armor on a horse, 10 knights with shields, 1 high elf warrior with banner and shield, 1 high elf warrior, 2 warriors with bows and spears, and 3 with spears and shields. Warband 2 is Aragorn on horse with armor and Andril, and Balza, horse and shield. Interesting list. And his evil list is Assault and Helm's Deep, speaks for itself. 51 models, captain with a shield, a bunch of Urukai with banners, pikes, shields, crossbows, three berserkers, Warband 1. Warband 2, Urukai captain with shield, a bunch more guys with shields, pikes, 3 and 3, 5 more crossbows. Warband 3, another captain with a copycat warband, 3, 3, and 5 crossbows, and then 3 ballistas. So very much what you expect. But 3 berserker, he brought a bunch of bombs. So actually, to my one, there was a lot of bombs going off my event. So like 1,000 points you expect that way. But yeah, his good list is intriguing me.
Yeah, Aragorn, Boromir, Elrond, some Rivendell Knights.
Yeah,
Tons of
yeah.
nice.
If we get it, it's kind of gravitating. If it gets it, well, after it shoots for a while, if we can get in and just kill 4 models per hero minimum before any of the lads do anything.
Yeah, it's the movement and shooting
Great.
you really get with it, isn't it?
And you do have a couple of lads in the back, like the ones that are on foot. Now it is weird to have the banner on the guy on foot, right? I thought he might just throw that on a Rivendell Knight. But yeah, having a couple of lads that can sit back on like a supplies objective now or something.
Yeah.
The rest moving forward.
When he told me what he was bringing, I assumed it would be all Rivendell Knights. So I was surprised to see guys on foot.
Yeah, just getting left behind, just
Yeah.
trogging along behind the charging force.
When everything's mounted, you can just go like 50. You could free heroic march every turn with Aragorn, 15 inches, or you can go 7.5 inches and still shoot.
Yeah, shooting like fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can be calling free heroic accuracies every turn with Aragorn.
Yeah, I guess they could just be sitting on objectives while the rest of the guys fuck off.
Actually.
But then the banner, like Coleman says, is just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Run behind them, going, wait up, so.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
One night as a stay in base contact with him until he dies, and then great, grand, I'll take that. I'm off.
Yeah. I always love to see loads of knights though. These are the lists I like. Small numbers, loads of mounted models, big heroes. Love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, good to see. And I say Salt and Helm's Deep, bunch of ballistas, shoot you in the face, nasty stuff.
Bunch of crossbows, yeah.
Billy O'Leary, good list. Bjornings, another one speaks for itself. 23 models, big Bjorn, 7 Bjornings, 4 Bjornings, Grippos. Grim Bjorn, 7 Bjornings, 3 Bjornings, Grippos. 2 seconds.
So yeah,
sorry,
that's Bjornings.
Yeah. Evil list is Host of the Witch King Legendary Legion. This is the new one, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Witch King of Angmar on a horse with Morgul Blade, 3 might, 16 will, 3 fit. Deadmar Spectre, 1 Angmar Orc Warrior with banner, spear, and shield. Another one with a 2-handed weapon, 7 Angmar Orc Warriors with shields, 8 with spears and shields. The Tainted Odin Horse, 1 Deadmar Spectre, an Angmar Orc Warrior with 2-handed weapon, and then 6 shields and 7 with spears and shields. Then a Shade, a Deadmar Spectre, another Angmar Orc Warrior with 2-handed weapon, 4 with shields, 4 with spears and shields, 2 with just spears. And then another Angmar Orc Captain on Warg with shield, 2 Angmar Orc Riders with shields, throwing spears, an Orc Warrior with 2-handed weapon, and then 4 with shields, 5 with spears. It'd be the first time I've seen, well, obviously I won't be there, so it's the first time I knew of someone.
Yeah, it's cool. It's different. We had one game last week, myself and Billy, and he had a smaller list, like a 40 model list with an extra hero, and a different rate. He had the Dwemer Lake, and I was like, you need to drop the Dwemer Lake and put the Tainted in. And I was like, I recommend drop. He had the Shade, and he had the new one, the Shadow of Rudar. And I was like, you need to drop one of these 2 guys and add like 12 more orcs. We go up to like 60 models, and he was like, yeah, that's fair. So this is I think it's good.
Yeah.
The Shade really helps against shooting now, so because it's been changed.
Yeah, that's the one thing we noticed our last event, how much that helped a lot more.
It's massive. Like if you're within 12 of the Shade and you move, you're at -3 to shoot. So elves are just hitting on 6s. It's as good as Blind Light against most armies, most of the time.
Yeah. Pretty good. 61 models
and the reroll
as well.
to cast on the two models, the 2 rates is tasty enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just a big horde of orcs, and if your list doesn't like automatically pass courage tests, then you might have
You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you go, it's only orcs, but there's this many of them, and like the terror bubble,
There's a lot of them, like, yeah. So
and the terror bubble's extending out to 6 inches.
yeah,
Basically they'll all be covered.
pee in the hole, good bit of utility.
And
dead horse.
there's a lot of men for the Witch King to fight as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it. We'll see how it does. Then on to Mr. Bradford, Army of Arnor. Interesting. 54 models, Warband 1, Arvidui, whatever that's pronounced. 1 Warrior of
Yeah,
Arnor.
you got it right.
Excellent. First try. Love it. Warrior of Arnor with banner. 1 Knight of Arnor, 10 Warriors of Arnor, and a Ranger of Arnor with spear. Then Malbeth, much easier to pronounce. 1 Knight of Arnor, 4 Warriors with Arnor, and 2 Rangers. 3 is Argadir, 2 Knights. Warband 4, Aranorth with a Knight of Arnor, 6 Warriors of Arnor, and I love the just affirmation afterwards. 6 Rangers and with spear, and another 2 Rangers. Then Warband 5, Captain of Arnor with another Knight, another 5 Warriors, and another 5 Rangers with spear. I've only seen them played a few times because Lick plays them. But you obviously expect to see them a bit more now that they've been brought back a bit. And then the good old Assault on Lothlorien, another one that speaks for itself a bit. So Warband 1, Musger, 12 Orcs with spear, 1 with the banner, 1 Warg Rider with thrown spear, and a Bat Swarm. Warband 2, Shaman, 1 Warg Rider with thrown spear, 6 Warriors with spear and a tracker. Warband 3 is an Orc Captain on Warg with 4 Warg Riders with thrown spears. Then Warband 4 is Druzag, 2 Giant Spiders, a Bat Swarm, 4 Prowlers, 3 Warriors with bow and spear, 4 with bow, and 1 Warg Marauder. Then Warband 5, Ashrak, another Giant Spider, 4 Prowlers, 2 Goblin Warriors with bow and spear, and another 8 with bow. So Assault on Lothlorien still pretty potent, as even with its nerfs in the past. The Arnor one though, it's good to see them. I hope we do see them a lot more, but the price that they're asking for people to pay for them are just a bit fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, if Arnor weren't as expensive as they are, I reckon you'd see them all over the place.
Third
They
party,
are very,
like,
very strong.
They're just one of those ones where just the third party market's going to go mad for, I think.
Yeah.
So
It's not an army I like just because it's very grinding and attritional, and the heroes are nothing exceptional. But it is a solid army.
yeah, decent amount of models, decent amount of might. I haven't played
No, it's
against
got a
them
lot of
enough
might, a lot of bows.
yeah.
Like 4 across the board.
You just hope whenever you play Arnor that the 5 pluses don't roll hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it dragged them otherwise.
Yeah, so 2 big.
Assault on Lothlorien is what it is.
2 big armies, yeah. And AOL, Michael's brought that a lot, so we know he knows how to play it.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like he
Lots
probably
of shooting, lots of magic.
I'm assuming if it's Michael as well, these are going to be all actual models. Or
No.
No?
No, there's some proxies in there for sure.
I was asked about proxies, so it's not all legit.
Fair. I was going to say, because even for Michael, that's an impressive feat. Like, in a way, has a lot of stuff, but that would be quite the bank there. So
Yeah, he should do very well with those, to be fair, and he's good enough to do it. So
for sure. Damien. So I haven't seen Damien in a while either. Good list: King of Khazad-dûm and Rivendell. 38 models. He's got Dwarf King as his leader, 14 Khazad Guard, and a Dwarf Warrior, Banner and Shield. And Glorfy on Asphaleth with the armor of Gondolin with 2 knights. Then Erisor with 12 High Elf Warriors with Shield and Spear, and Círdan with 5 with Spear and Bow. His evil list is Moria, single faction, 57 models. Berbers is his leader, 6 Moria Goblin Warriors with Shield, 6 with Spear, and 3 Prowlers. The Watcher, everybody loves that. Goblin Shaman, 1 Bat Swarm, 3 Warriors with Spear and Bow. A Black Shield Shaman with a Bat Swarm, and another 3 Warriors with Bow and Spear. Moria Goblin Captain with Shield, 5 Warriors with Shield, 5 with Spear, 2 Prowlers. Groblog with the same Warband, 5 with Spear, 5 with Shield, 2 Prowlers. And then a Moria Goblin Captain with Shield and a Bow, and another 3 Warriors with Bow and Spear. Everyone loves a bit of the Watcher, don't they? Perfectly fun model.
He's a good lad.
no, it's nice to see
Good
him.
woman. Sorry, it's a good woman.
It's nice to see him.
Is it a woman? I mean, what quite would the Watcher classify as?
People do normally say she.
I suppose, yeah.
I don't know if there's no definitive thing
Yeah.
one way or the other in the film, but
It's
I
not.
I wouldn't
not
be
people
the
brilliant.
in
man.
the Watcher usually refer to it as she.
Wouldn't be one to try and find out anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, very
Roll over there, watchers. You can see what you are.
It was spitting in the water.
very different movie. Very different movie. But yeah,
The good list is a bit of fun.
I was just about
Yeah,
to say
Just
that,
a dwarf front line and an elf back line.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Kieran, bit of Glorfindel.
Kieran
More
there,
of
of course.
Like both his armies hail from Moria, technically. Well, for a certain degree. So quite like that.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah.
It's
And I really like the anything we see the Watcher is good.
Watcher's quite good in Good vs. Evil because there's more big heroes too. Just always pieces.
Yeah.
I guess
50
the
And
only-
not as much magical. Like there's no rates all over the place.
I guess
Other
the
minus
only
one
thing
courage
that
and that
would,
kind of crack.
I guess the only thing that would have made this list different would be to turn that second Goblin Captain into another Black Shield Shaman.
Yeah, and once again the people that just can't spend points just putting shields and bows on captains,
Yeah.
just throwing them on.
Nowhere else to put them.
Could have made a couple of Welsh goblins there, like.
Oh, a Wealth Goblin would have been. That's all this list
Would've
is
gone
missing.
astray,
To be
like.
honest, all the list is missing.
Yeah. So yeah, two
Yeah, a
very
couple of stumbling
different
blocks, I think.
lists. Yeah. Very different things
Yeah,
going
he's
on
good.
there.
He's a good lad, Damien. He's
He
getting.
is. He
Yeah,
made
he's getting back. He's
he
getting
made a
back
bunch
into
of
it
stuff, didn't
after like a 2-year hiatus or something with kids, and I think starting his own business.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
he like made a bunch of stuff for someone as a prize at one of the events before. Was it him did that?
I think so.
Yeah, I think there was. Can't remember what it was, but it was.
I think it might have been profile, like make customizable profile cards.
Something like that. Yeah, that's exactly it was. Something like that. Yeah. So yeah, two very different lists. So big two very big switch ups when you're changing your play styles. Mr. Sheehan himself. So Army of Dale Legendary Legion, second one I've had. 52 models, and again kind of speaks for itself. So King Brand, 11 knights, a warrior with banner, shield, and spear, and 6 warriors with spear and bow. And Prince Bard with 5 knights, 5 warriors with spear and shield, 5 with spear and bow. A Deal Captain with bow, 4 knights, 4 warriors with spear and shield, 4 with spear and bow, and then another captain with bow, a Knight of Deal, 1 warrior with spear and shield, and another one with a bow and a spear. Then your evil list is Corsairs of Umbar and Serpent Horde. Lovely, more of them. Warband 1 is Dalamir, 6 Black Gnomes, 6 Corsairs with Spear, and 6 Arbalesters. Warband 2 is Delgamar, 5 Black Gnomes, 5 Corsairs, 5 Arbalesters. Warband 3, Captain with a Crossbow, 3 Black Gnomes, 3 Corsairs, 4 Arbalesters. And then Warband 4 is Suladan, Armored Horse, 2 Eurasian Raiders with War Spear and Bow, and 1 with a War Spear. And then Raza. So it'd be funny if you and I suppose you can't, thankfully it's good for you. I was gonna say if you and Dave end up playing,
Yeah,
it would be interesting. So yeah, two big model armies, a lot of Black Gnomes.
Yeah.
yeah, good amount of Black Gnomes.
Yeah.
More
The
knights than the other day list is main difference in my list to Kean's.
Yeah.
And then
Actually,
Raza is the main difference between me and Dave. Well,
Yeah,
I have
obviously the Black
I
Gnomes.
have Raza.
Oh, you?
Black Gnomes,
Oh, nice.
You do have
Black
Raza,
Gnomes
yeah.
then.
The difference is the Black Gnomes basically, and a Corsair Captain.
Yeah.
Yes, the Corsair Captain with crossbow. I think I have more.
You have-
Arbalesters a little bit.
You more Arbalesters because you've 3 Corsair Warbands.
Yeah.
I have 11 Arbalesters.
And in Deal, I
But
put
not
against.
dissimilar.
I think the only time I
Yeah,
played
I like them. I
against Deal
like
was
bringing them
Deal.
out for like it doesn't like I'm not. It was a toss up between them and Rohan. I was like, I just want to bring Dale.
Deal are good crack. I enjoyed playing against them. They're nice to
It's
look at.
it's a solid, straightforward army. Like it.
Very, very much. Yeah. But it's a bastard, and what it does it well. So one dimensional, but was its job.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 very strong lists. You can do very well yourself, sir. On we go to Mr. Michael Bunting. Put in a good show last time. His and Jacob's game at the end looked rather intense in my last event. His good list is Rohan, Lothlorien, and Druidin. 50 models. Galadriel is the leader with 3 Wood Elves with Wood Elf Spear, 4 with Wood Elf, Wood Elves with Wood Elf, and Elf Bow. I'm going to assume that's going to be like just
Wood Elf
bow.
Spear. Wood Elf Spear.
Yeah. 4 guards of the Galadriel Court and a Galadriel warrior with spear, shield, and banner. Theodred with 8 warriors of Rohan with shield and throwing spears, and 4 warriors of Rohan with bows and throwing spears. Then Eomer, 8 warriors of Rohan with same warband with throwing spears and shield, 4 with bows and throwing spears. And then Ganbury Gan with 10 woods. Love it. Evil list is Mordor, 51 models, the Shadow Lord, 4 Black Nuns, 4 Orc Warriors, shield and spear, 4 trackers, Gothmog with shield, 4 Black Nuns, 1 Orc Warrior with banner, shield, and spear, 3 with shield and spear, 4 trackers, Gorbag with a shield, 4 Black Numenorians, 4 Warriors with shield and spear, 4 trackers, side dish, and again 4, 4, and 2, and then Razgush. Bit of a random thought, but the last event, I heard people saying the name Gorbag so much. I was like, just sounds like an insult, like something you just walk up to say to someone, like you're an absolute Gorbag. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, loving his good list. His other one is one we kind of know well-ish. So the Wozes are a nice, interesting input.
Yeah, it's an interesting list. No doubt he probably put to good use because he always tends to do that. Whatever wacky weird list he'll come up with.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
The defense is obviously a killer, and any fight they lose, they might just be out the gap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 The thinking behind the woes is, and there's a theme that goes over to the evil list, is Button trying to get in hatred X into his list. So the woes give him hatred, goblins, orcs, and Uruk-hai.
Yeah.
Method behind the madness. Makes sense. Yeah, it's cool to see.
Gan is also 3 points in might for heroic march.
Yeah. It's always good.
Yeah,
to
so he's
see.
got what, four elf bows and then loads of throwing spears.
Yeah.
And 8 Rohan bows.
Oh yeah.
And 10 and
I
11
nearly
bows.
discount those as fucking awful they are.
Yeah.
Well, they are behind blind light, so not the worst thing in the world.
I spent like the amount of damage they'll do. They'd like you might kill a guy every 2 turns.
He's also got 11 blowpipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would probably do more than the Rohan bows, because they hit on 3s and they have poison.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a cool list. I like it. I love Eomer as well. So it's always a win for me. And he loves
We're
his
not
shit.
seeing them on horses though.
Yeah, it is. Definitely is.
Me and
Is that
Bunting.
Eomer and Pedro with just no extra equipment as well?
Just
Yeah,
as Eomer.
but-
Yeah.
Bunting has a thing against shields on heroes now for some reason.
Good
Yeah.
man.
He's the thing against defense 7 heroes, is it?
Yeah.
Just hates them.
Respect it.
Cool.
Respect it. And then yeah, Shadow Lord Antics with a bunch of black mountains.
Yeah, Shedlord, Cotmog, Cormac, Zagdush, Razgush.
Yeah.
Getting in hatred, elf, and hatred men.
Yeah.
He wanted to get in hatred dwarf, but got to have black shields are just shite.
Yeah. I'm expecting the plenty of Shadow Lords. So Alex Neves, another army of Arnor Legendary Legion, RVD again. 1 warrior of Arnor with banner, 2 knights, 8 warriors, 4 rangers with spear. Arnarth, 6 rangers of Arnor with spear, 7 warriors, 2 rangers. Argadir, 2 knights, 7 warriors, 2 rangers with spear, 1 warrior with banner. And then Malbeth, 9 warriors of Arnor, and then 3 rangers with spear. His evil list is the Serpent Horde, 54 models, Solodan the Serpent Horde, armored horse, bow with poison arrows, 4 Haradrim warriors with spear, bow, and poison arrows, 4 with just bow with poison arrows, 3 Serpent Guard, a Watcher of Karna, 3 Abercan Merchant Guard, and 2 Serpent Riders. The Betrayer on horse, 2 Serpent Riders, 2 Haradrim warriors with bows and poison arrows, 4 Haradrim warriors with bows and poison arrows and spear, 3 Serpent Guard, and 3 Abercan Merchant Guards. Haradrim King with war, spear, and horse, 2 Serpent Riders, 5 Haradrim warriors with bow with poison arrows, 2 Haradrim warriors with spear with bow with poison arrows, 3 Serpent Guard, 2 riders. Raza, 3 Haradrim warriors with spear and bows with poison arrows, and then 2 Serpent Guard. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see a lot of these guys as well, to be honest. Alex, I don't know if I've seen Alex play these guys before. I don't know if I've seen him play Arnor before either, but
No, but
Yeah,
he's
sure.
also-
Alex just sees lads do well, and he's like, I can do that.
God, I love the fucking confidence though.
Dave Reed came second at Bradford's. I'm going to play that list.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't
Yeah.
do too bad at Bradford's himself.
No,
Jumped on the riders of Thane.
he could have come third if he won his last game. I think
Yeah, he could have. Yeah,
he was ahead
Yeah.
of me. He was a table ahead of me.
Yeah, he was just below me. I think he's on table 3. I think he was
Yeah.
on table.
Yeah, he was quite close to the top, like
yeah, he was doing well.
ridering people into the ground.
Mhm. Yeah, not much to say on Arnor. Is what it is. We
It is a lot of models.
Yeah.
He's got like
Yeah.
110 models or something.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
he
Against two
does.
armies.
The only difference between his and Bradford's is he doesn't have
112.
and he has a second banner.
Yeah, and then just for Connor's amusement, he decided to put 5 different warrior types into every
Yeah,
warband for
I
his
know,
other
like,
list.
fuck me.
Just making
Yeah,
Connor read out a billion things per warband.
just as I got into the flow there as well. Yeah, cheers, Alex. But yeah,
We had lots of different things, lots of bows, betrayer, so obviously for reroll bows. And then it's
King
a lot of
with horse.
guys,
King with the War Spear,
lots of
yeah.
fight 4.
It's loads of poisoned bows and arrows and poisoned spears and lances.
Yeah,
And a couple of fat lads that are really strong.
Yeah.
there's third Raza, I think.
Yeah. He's a good lad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he is
He's
good
finally
lad.
getting justice.
It's a cool model as well. So yeah, could do very well with that.
He's not a fan of double ring rates, I'll say that.
No, as I say, he's 100
Nobody is.
between 2 armies as well. So
To be fair, there's not many 75-point models that are a fan of someone having like 220 points of models and 2 ring rates.
yeah,
I know, but the people with the double casters particularly had a particular hatred for Raza.
well, see how he plays out. He could do very well. Like he's got the tools here too.
He's
Yeah.
got 2 good strong lists.
Yeah,
He's Alex. He's gonna win his first 3
Well,
games.
unfortunately, as Alex, he is the biggest tool there. So you know,
Fair lad, fair lad.
he'll win the first 3 games of day 1, and then he'll absolutely bottle it on the second day.
yeah.
It is the Alex special.
Classic behavior. On to Mr. Forsyth, bringing along the Army of Thor. I actually realised Nicky was going today. So Army of Thor and the Iron Hills. 38 models. Thor with 11 Grimhammers, Guardians of the King. Thrain with 12 Warriors of Erebor, Shield and Spear. Dane Ironfit with 9 Iron Hills Warriors with Spear, 2 Iron Hills Goat Riders, and a Dwarf with a banner. Take note, Alex, that's how you write a nice, easy to read out list. Evil list. Oh fuck! I spoke too soon. Army of Dunland.
Move on.
That's right. Stride and Wolfsbane Wars, 3 Caribbean, 8 Dunland Horsemen, 1 Wild Man of Dunland, Frida, 6 Dunland Warriors with Shield, 1 with Banner and Shield, 5 House Carls. Gorolf with 5 Warriors with Shield, 1 with a Banner and Shield, and another 6 House Carls. And the Oathmaker, he always does very well for him, for 12 Wild Man of Dunland. And the Dunland Chieftain swap 2 handed axe for Shield. So yeah. 2 stuff you knew as well.
I like the
plays a
dwarves.
lot. Yeah, I like the dwarves.
And it's always nice to see those Dunlandings come out because they look very nice. They
Yeah.
are going to get absolutely riddled this event, though.
Yeah, they're going to get shot the absolute
Unfortunately.
bits.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so many. I could list like I'll just bring loads of bows and strength-free throwing weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
But
played
they're a
against
lovely army to see.
my Merc would let
Yes.
our Rangers just fucking decimated
It'll be a very thematic game if this played my good list.
Yeah. But I think Nicky's probably just went for the approach of bring what he has ready and see how he goes, because this has been playing a
No,
lot
I
of
like the
these.
dwarf list. I do like
Yeah.
dwarves.
The dwarf list is solid. Like it's
Yeah.
3 beefy heroes that'll lift lads and a solid
And a
dwarves of
Good
dwarves.
number of dwarves, yeah.
Yeah. It's been decently with them. He
Good
had
number of
the
dwarves.
brings the ballista along at 1,000 points just as the excuse.
Yeah.
Why not?
Dunland is a kind of glass hammer army.
It is.
Oh, we're coming up to Dave's favorite list.
Rivendell and Lothlorien, filled with all of his favorite models. Mr. Ben Fitzpatrick, Elrond with heavy armor, 5 high elf warriors with shield, 8 with bow and spear, 3 with shield and spear, and 1 with a shield, spear, and a banner. Gilgalad with shield, 8 warriors with shield, 3 with bow and spear, and 5 Kingsguard with shield and spear. And then Haldir, heavy armor, elf bow, and elven cloak. Gilgalad just don't fit then. Yeah.
I think they're both on foot.
Yeah, I think
That list
Yeah.
is going to get shot so badly.
I was thinking
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No,
It
no
does-
March.
It does have a good bit of bows itself, but yeah, I think it's still getting outshot by a lot of these evil lists.
I mean, it's gonna get shot a lot. I can't
It's,
look at
it's
Halder.
also at only 36 models, like every casualty is more painful.
Mhm. I respect
We'll see how it
the
goes, but I think it'll be a nice army to face off against.
I
He
mean,
just he,
It's like
he has
a standard army.
yeah.
he
But yeah, it's
he has described himself as my Bane, but I don't agree, to be honest.
It's
That's
just
it,
like
Dave. You're getting 12 votes by this list.
Rings of Power, Elrond, Gil-galad fighting together, all that.
I think
sort of,
so.
that, you know. So
Haldir sneaking in there for some
yeah,
reason.
just for the crack.
Hal-
You know,
Hal-
like,
Haldir is meant to be Arondir.
yeah, that's what I was sort of. That's in my head.
Okay, that
Yeah.
kind of makes sense.
So I respect it.
The random wood elf on his own.
Yeah, I respect the attempt at something cool and theme, you know. So as much as you'll hate the idea behind it. On to his evil list, Mordor and Easterlings for some Eastern.
You love seeing Andor.
Indeed.
Andor's a good lad.
Big Andor, an armored horse with 14 Easterling warrior black dragons with shield. Gurrits, 7 orc warriors with shield and spear, 1 on just bland orc warrior, and then 3 trackers. Zagdish, 5 orc warriors with shield and spear, another orc warrior with shield, spear, and a banner, and then 4 trackers. Kardish with another 5 warriors with shield and spear, and another 4 trackers, and then a Mordor war catapult. So, yeah, but I can't not love it. Really.
I think what I would have done if I was him is I would have taken all of the spears off of all the orcs and just put pikes on all of the black dragons. And when you can go on the front orcs and you can die, not my
Yeah.
fight 4 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now whenever he does lose a guy, he's losing the defense 6 and he's losing his fight 4.
Yeah.
You're also losing if you get broken, the guys who get an extra courage.
Yeah. They
So
can
I
very
would
much
just
do their
swapped.
job. Yeah.
I
from
like them. I
support.
like what he's going for, but I would have just took all the spears off the orcs and just given them to the black dragons.
Yeah.
I think it's
Or
better.
at least and take enough off them just to make sure the 14 guys have spikes.
Yeah. I think it's better competitively than his good list is because of larger army.
Yeah, has a catapult.
Yeah, and include the catapult.
Mm-hmm. Still
So,
could
yeah.
get shot a lot.
That's a decent army.
Yeah.
Bit of optimization could be done with it, but it's good.
Yeah. And yeah, it is nice to see Amdar because Amdar just gets no love with it.
You never see
Dragon
Andor
Emperor.
anymore. Ever since the Dragon Emperor came out, Andor's just been gathering dust.
Shelled. Big
Which is a
time
shame
shelled.
because he's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool. Kevin Casey. Well, that's a Hollywood name if I've ever heard it. Good list is Theodred's Guards, Legendary Legion, love it. Theodred Horse and Shield, 10 Royal Guard, 8 throwing spears on horses. 1 rider Rohan with a banner, Elf Helm and Horse with 8 riders at Rohan with throwing spears, Grimbold with 5 Helmingas with shield and 6 with throwing spears and shield. Then Captain of Rohan with heavy armor, a shield, and a horse, 6 Helmingas with shield and 6 with throwing spears and shield. The Evil List, the host of the Witch King, the second one, 44 models, so a bit smaller than the last one.
A bit.
Fair bit smaller than that, with 18 models.
He didn't get to play me, so he has all the extra heroes.
Yeah.
All the heroes.
It's
Well,
all.
Just
The old
full
20 will Witch King as well, just so I could just throw it all on.
pure Christmas list, just use fucking everything. Love it. Witch King of Angmar, Burgle Blade, Horse, 3 Might, 20 Will, 3 Fate, 2 Angmar Warg Riders with Shield, and 2 Orc Warriors with Bow. The Shadow of Rudar, 3 Orc Warriors with Shield,
Jesus.
3 with Spear and Shield. I know, like Jesus. 1 Orc Warrior Banner, Spear and Shield, and a Deadmar Spectre. Barrow White with 3 Orc Warriors with Shield, 3 with Spear and Shield, and a Deadmar Spectre. Another exactly the same warband, Barrow White with 3/3/1. Naztak, 3 Angmar Orc Warriors with Shield, 2 with 2-handed weapon, a Shade, 1 Angmar Orc Warrior with Shield, and 2 with 2-handed weapon. And then again, the same warband, pretty much just with an Angmar Orc Captain on board with Shield, but 1 Warg Rider this time, and 2 Angmar Orc Warriors. Nowhere near the same warband, don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it looks, there's so much there that it looks like it's
He's got a lot of
44
stuff.
models. Do you know what I mean?
But 44 models, he's going to get broken very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The orcs, if they meet anything half competent, the orcs are going to just fall over.
yeah, the warbands aren't thick enough.
Anything half competent or anything that has auto pass courage test is just gonna delete the orcs.
Yeah, now the Shadow's decent, the Witch King's decent, bit too much will, but look, we'll move past it.
Yeah.
The shade's useful, but less useful when you don't have a second wraith to back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Barrow Whites are still Barrow Whites, so at least there's that. And then you got the new captain that can seal stuff, which is a bit of fun. But there's just not enough.
You don't
Like,
really need.
the role of the orcs and the Angmar list is to make the army survive long enough for you to actually do the damage.
Yeah.
And this army's just gonna burn a bit too fast, I think.
Yeah, it's all the tools, but not enough thickness in the substance for the guys.
Yeah.
Not enough meat.
But it should be nice to see because there's a lot of cool heroes in there.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna just struggle against like the 50 odd model army, good armies that we have.
Yeah.
Whoever he plays, their heroes.
Or the child who can very comfortably break him in a turn.
If all the heroes like just happen to hit and not be transfixed, they kill like 36 models. Is it nine heroes? Yeah.
There's only one transfix in that list.
Oh yeah. What does the Shadow Ruler have?
He's got like drain
Curse.
strength and a curse,
Drain-
I think, as well.
Oh
maybe.
well, look, if there's no one paralyzed and there's no transfix, then
It's curtains.
yeah.
Child, you could quarter this list in one round.
Yeah.
But in its
He's got
favor,
That's assuming old Elfhelm does fucking diddly squat boy, and he is the most OP model in the game. So
Yeah, I think it should be a bit of crack to play against.
exactly. In its
It'll
favor,
have a lot going on.
all the micro heroes. Yeah.
it's just crack, isn't it? Like anyone that just sort of
Yeah.
looks at it and goes, "I'm gonna fucking bring everything."
And he does have a lot of might points for Neymar army at least.
Yeah. So
Any list with a big hero and it's just basically going to meet and do
Yeah.
nothing, but then their army is just going to kill the orcs.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then he's got Theodred's Guard's Legendary Legion, which
Theodred's
is
Guard is solid. I like Theodred's
exactly.
Guard.
Yeah.
So he'll be doing very well, hopefully, there with that one.
There's a lot more cavalry than I think you would see in a Theodred's Guard list, but I don't know if this is the first time the Theodred's Guard list has come to an IHL event or not.
Has Kevin been to any events? I don't think I've
didn't-
played against Kevin.
Didn't David probably bring one to Robert's event like a year ago?
Oh yeah, that's right, actually.
Alex also may be indignant here. He might have brought them to something at some point. Who knows? I know he had them at some point, and he'll be shouting in the video, going, "No, I brought them, Dave."
So
we'll see
in the chat.
I'm sure he'll tell us.
Is he a new player, like, or is he just?
No, he's a returning player.
Cool.
He's a returning
Yeah,
player. He was playing back in like 2018, 2019, and then kind of disappeared for a while, and now he's come back.
Cool.
Yeah, because I remember seeing the name at least once.
Yeah, it's not a forgettable name, that, I'm telling you.
No.
Tom Cruise. So on to Robert Devereux. He has got Numenor and Rivendell, so leaving the Lake Tone this time. Elendil and High King of Gondor and Arnor, of course, and he's his leader. So 1 warrior of Numenor with banner, shield, and spear, 6 with shield, 4 with shield and spear, and 6 with spear and bow. Captain of Numenor, and then Glorfindel, Lord of the West with Asphaleth and the Armor of Gondolin, 6 high elf warriors with shield, 2 with shield and spear, 4 with spear and a bow, and then Círdan with a Rivendell knight and shield. His evil list is Mordor. He's got the Witch King of Angmar on a horse, very popular as always. Might 3 what might, 5 extra will, and 2 fate, Crown of Morgul. He's got 4 black nuns, 4 Mornandan orcs with shield and spear, 4 trackers, a warg rider with throat and spears, and an orc warrior with shield and banner. He's then got the Shadow Lord on horse with 4 black nuns and 4 Mornandan orcs with shield and spear. Then Shaggers with shield of Curth on gold and his heavy armor, 4 black nuns and 4 Mornandan orcs with shield and spear. And then the Mythosaur on armored horse with the same thing, 4 black nuns with 4 Mornandan orcs with shield and spear. Solid enough on the evil side of things.
Yeah,
anyway.
the evil list is very solid.
Yeah.
The evil is basically perfect, bar the Witch King only having 2 fate.
For sure. Yeah, it's the one thing, really.
Yeah.
The good one
with the Shadow Lord and Shagrat, you have plenty of lads that can kind of get stuck in, and the Witch King shouldn't have to do all that much.
True.
No, I really like that evil list.
The evil list is solid. Like
the good list is just a solid, like, Last Alliance. It's very, I suppose, standard, except for the fact that the Captain of War is normally like a few more troops.
Yeah.
So you'd have Elendil, Glorfindel, and Círdan.
Yeah. Maybe
But
it's maybe a bit small on the elf side.
I think so.
Yeah. With always kind of is a wee bit small, I guess, with these ones, isn't it? Very elitist.
Oh yeah, well,
But he's close again to having as good as you can get on the Numenor Rivendell side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rod's been playing a bunch more recently, so he's been
Yes.
improving.
Yep,
Yeah,
for sure.
He is currently in the line to win best newcomer. So
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it doesn't surprise me. Ollie Gunson, another great name. Good list. Minister
Good
and the
list.
Fiefdoms, 48 models. Warband 1, Buzza, Captain of the White Tower, on horse with shield and the banner Minister. 4 Citadel Guard, 8 Osgiliath veterans with shield, and 1 Osgiliath veteran with spear and shield. Warband 2 is Madril, 4 Rangers with spear, 4 Osgiliath vets with shield, and 2 Guards of the Pointed Court with shield. Warband 3 is Beargrond, 6 Citadel Guard swapping their spears for longbow. Warband 4.
Their beers, boy.
Their beers,
coming-
yeah, they're sitting there
they're coming
drinking.
fully loaded.
Warband 4 is 4 long the fat with horse, 4 Knights of Dull Amroth with armored horse and lance, 6 Axemen of Los Arnak, and 5 Black Rookvale archers. His evil list is the Easterlings, love it, and the Variegs of Kant, even better. Warband 1, Rutabi, General of the
Not an
Dragon
emperor to
Legion,
be seen. That's lovely.
looking absolutely fantastic. An Easterling Cataphracт with War Drum, an Easterling Warrior with Banner, Pike and Shield, 3 Dragon Cult Acolytes, 6 Easterling Warriors with a Black Dragon Operated Pike and Shield, 4 Easterling Warriors with Shield, weapon swapping their sword for an axe. Warband 2 is an Easterling Captain with 3 Dragon Cult Acolytes, 6 Easterling Warriors with Black Dragons with Pike and Shield, 3 Easterling Warriors with axes and shields. Warband 3, Brogear, 6 warriors with 6 Black Dragons again, Pike and Shield, 4 warriors with axes and shield. Warband 4, Chariot, and Warband 5, Candice Chariots, 2 of those.
Ethan on
Fucking
Chariot.
love it. Absolutely, I like what I
Yep.
mean. Minister is what you expect
it-
with a Minister.
Yeah, it's a good list as a minister list. That's fine.
Yeah,
It's a good list.
Yeah.
Solid. Hard to write a bad one.
the evil list is where it's
The
interesting.
evil list is really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, character.
I really like that. I do love seeing chariots, and I
Yeah.
do love seeing not a dragon emperor.
Yeah.
So it's just winning on all fronts.
It's a very respectable list.
Yeah,
Yes.
lots of axes on the front for some piercing strike right before they disappear.
Yeah, it's just using loads of stuff that's not going to be able to be used anymore. It's great.
Yeah, I really like that list.
Yeah.
that could do quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up there is one of my favorites so far, Ollie. Love that.
Definitely.
So it's always cool to see canned in any shape because
Yeah, you don't see them enough.
it's so difficult to field an army of them. So
Yeah,
it's nice when they just get dropped in.
they're cool. They're really
And there's a nice trick with the chieftains in that they can march and they can go 15 inches.
Yeah, they
and-
can go 15 inches.
I like
they
when
can
people do
fly
them
up
in
into-
big samurai colors and stuff. They can look really cool. I'm playing through Ghost of Tsushima again. It's just popped into my head.
Awesome game.
It's great. Butler, great lad himself, bringing another
Is
Return
it
of
the
the King.
start of the edition again? There's loads of Return of the Kings popping up.
Yeah,
He loves
I
me.
know
Return of the
because
King
Butler
character.
really wanted to use his clear
it's his
plastic
new
models
models.
before.
This is it. This is what it is. It's Butler, 100% the reason. So we know it'll be. It's Aragorn with an elven cloak, 6 warriors with shields, 6 with shield and spears, and the King of the Dead, 6 with shields, 5 with shield and spears, and Leggy with armor and the elven
no.
cloak, and Gimli.
In fact, it has to be the see-through ones because he doesn't have any cavalry.
Yeah, he's definitely going for them because I know he got them,
Yeah.
and he was.
Which
doing
means
quite
they're going to
well,
look
so-
fucking sensational.
Yeah, you know they are. So nice and easy that one, and then a nice big evil list, 64
Army of
models.
Gothmog.
Love it. Butler knows how to bring a list that makes everybody smile.
I
Gothmog.
mean, there's
Well-
one person here that's going to really like playing this list.
Jeez, I'll have a great time. I will have a great time. I'll just stand here until I lose priority, and then we'll see what happens.
I'll kill you.
Fuckload of Mernamins. So
It's nice to see,
it
but
is.
like, it doesn't work.
No, but it's
Well, it
appealing.
doesn't work against, in fairness, it doesn't work against riders.
Yeah, it'll grind out. Like it'll have a good chance against me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
pure end of the movie theme, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just
It's
Gothmog
a
and a bunch of-
I think it's a fairly good counter to Arnor.
Yeah.
The model
It
count.
is, to be fair.
I'll be
It's
killed.
moving them on 4s and they're moving on 6s.
Yeah,
6s.
yeah,
And like Arnor has nothing to stop to match Gothmog.
yeah,
Gothmog's just gonna have a fun time.
Which is a really funny thing to say.
yeah.
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 Gothmog, absolute champion on the battlefield.
But
No, it's a fun list.
it's a
I
very
suppose he might actually have a nice display board as well if he's bringing
Yeah.
Army of Gothmog and the Dead Lads,
he could be.
I'd say so. Butler does love a display board, like.
because they're the two like attack on Minas Tirith armies from that book.
He's went. That's what I was thinking. Like it's literally just like end of
Yeah.
the whole end
So
battle.
I think
like,
I think we could be in for a treat here.
yeah, it's pretty cool. And be Region missed that one actually. It's also like the easiest
Yeah.
list in the world to read out. It's just 5 warbands,
Yeah.
Gothmog,
It's just
Gurits,
and
Psychish,
there's like
Gorath,
2 different guys in
Ornana.
each warband. That's it.
Yeah, and a bunch of orcs with spears and shields. Couple of Mordor orcs.
Wait a second. Does he have no banner?
He has no banner. No banner.
Look, we'll move on.
Blackmog needs no banner.
11 of his orcs
I mean,
are
I
Mordor orcs.
personally think a Fight 3 army does need a banner, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of need a banner for scenarios, but sure.
Oh, he's got.
That is manic. No, that I spotted that. We'll move on.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did not notice that until you said it either. I just assumed there's a banner in there somewhere.
Well, not a banner to be seen anyway.
No surprising choice, but fuck it.
Which means this list had no banner actually.
On to Shay. So Minas Tirith, the army knew as well. He loved using Gandalf last time, so he stuck with him. Gandalf White and Shadowfax, 7 warriors in Minas Tirith with shield, 7 rangers with spear. Balza with horse, shield, and the banner, 6 warriors with shield and 6 guards of the front and court with shield. Madril with 6 warriors with shield and 5 rangers with spear. His evil list, Mordor and the Serpent Horde, showing up a lot. 47 models, the Witch King again, Crown and Morgul, 3 might, 3 fate, 5 will, and a horse. 7 Mornannons with shield and spear, 7 Black Gnomes, 2 Morgul Knights, cool. Garrett's Master Reserves with 6 Mornannon Orcs with shield and spear, and 6 Black Gnomes. Cardish with 4 Orc Trackers. And then Zagdish with 5 Mornannon Orcs with shield and spear, and 5 Black Numenoreans. And then Suladan on Armored Horse.
Fucking
Lots
Shay,
of
you
black
changed,
ones.
man. You fucking changed.
Hasn't he?
So it's just
He
it's
used to be
Mordor
cool.
and Suladan as opposed to Mordor and the Serpent Horde.
Yeah. Suladan's day out is what this is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So that-
Also, I hope I'm not the only one that's slightly triggered by the fact that all the orcs with spears are ahead of the Black Numenorians in the
Yeah.
warband list
Maybe
order.
that's the way he's playing
Yeah.
it, like.
Yeah. My
Yeah, I
OCD
always
is
tend to go
highly triggered there.
Leader, front rank, back rank, bowls.
Yeah. But I don't think I've seen him play. Has he
No, he's,
has-
to be
No,
Fair,
fair,
it's
he
solid
did
out
much.
though.
no.
to be fair, it's his first time coming to a good evil event, so he's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's solid out.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no, I just saw how he wrote down Might Will and Trade for the Witch King. It's over.
Ah. Take it away.
Nah, can't be dealing with that. The
Might,
old Might
Fate,
Fate
Will.
Will.
Might fate will.
It should actually
Well,
be
so-
Fate, Will, Might. And then
It's like
Will.
he's done it on purpose. It's just to
Yeah.
like, absolutely fuck with us. This is it. Might fate.
I
will.
really like that list. The good list is it's good. I think he'll find that hopefully Gandalf does as well, but Gandalf at 1,000 points is a lot different to Gandalf at under 850 points.
Yeah.
But it's good to get 14 models with 2 massive heroes.
It is.
And you still have Fight 5 across the board, which is good.
It still has 11 bows. Still has a decent number of Fountain Cork guard.
Yeah.
Like it's still a good army. It'll still cause people lots of issues.
I'll be very annoyed to see it with my Isengard going like, yeah, my best hero here is Lurtz anyway. So look,
Yeah.
And Bomber is
See
like,
what
I've got
happens.
armor this time, bud.
yeah,
I'd like to see how long he uses Gandalf for before like it eventually
probably only
runs
for the rest of the
Who
year. I'd
knows?
say.
Gandalf could be OP in the next edition, and he'll still be using, and he'll go out stay on Gandalf. So
Yeah.
yeah, goodness
I know.
is good. I really like the evil list, apart from the way it's written, but we'll move on.
Yeah, for sure.
I know Che obviously did do well. He obviously came second at your event, Car, but he was
Yeah.
throughout the whole
he
event.
did
He was
well,
always like Gandalf was always on a knife's edge for him. He was like,
Yeah, Che has come on in absolute leaps and bounds since he
Yeah,
started
massive.
playing last year.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's doing very,
So
very
he's been
well.
doing really, really well.
Top lad. I think he's gonna try and come to the WTC.
From that.
which is good. So-
Nice.
So on the Fion, great company, not much to say here other than good lad. 15 models, Aragorn, Gimli, Legolas, Halbarad, 6 Rangers in the north, 5 Rangers in the north. Well, 6 with Spear, 5 number ones. His evil list, Salt, Fion. We were just talking, we were just saying how good you lad. Come on, Assault and Helm's team. Warband 1, Uruk-hai leader, 2-handed weapon, bunch of Uruk-hai warriors with banners, crossbows. Okay, we're getting a bit better here. He's brought an Isengard troll.
A troll.
Yeah. 2 crossbows or 3 pikes, 2 guys with shield, 2 berserkers, and then 2 ballistas, and then a
Two
random bit of
ballistas
warband
and
with a shaman,
a
berserker,
shaman with a
demo
devotion
team,
team
with a
and
bomb. Okay, you brought it back a little bit. You've a
a
little
little
bit,
bit.
a little bit, a little bit. So yeah, that's our last contender as well. So
Yeah.
um,
For someone like me that loves seeing Dunedain, I just can never get behind that legendary legion. It's just
it's
too much of a hindrance.
100%. It doesn't do well. Like it's just you
Um,
bring it and you know it. You're just gonna have short games, bit of a laugh.
It's just
I
it's
just
that
bring Dunedain. Just bring Rangers to the North. You'll have a much better time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's one of the it's sad because it's one of them legions that's so cool and thematic, but it's
Oh, it had the potential to be massive.
Yeah.
If they just allowed you to have different warbands rather than all being stuck in one, I think it would actually be quite good.
Mhm.
and also being forced to take the Rangers, having to pay the extra
Yeah,
5 points.
I can get behind that because like the Rangers are the guys that went with them. Like they were
Yeah.
specifically called the Rangers, and they all had armor and whatnot.
Yeah.
For me, the sticking point is just the but no horses and one warband. It just kills it for me.
Just has to sit in the forest and hope for the fucking best half the time. Like.
Yeah, which you can only really do in like maybe 3 missions. in the
Yeah,
whole game.
and it has to be the forest has to be placed well on the
Yeah,
board.
yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
But it's just
if you
really
made a board with a
It's a bit
forest,
of, it's always a bit of fun to play against it.
100%. Yeah,
It's
It
ironically
can
it's
still kill loads of your things if
Yeah.
the heroic combats go off.
yeah.
it's
And
it's
then
a
we
list
have
that I think
Assault and Helm's Deep.
I mean, he's tried to flavor it up a little bit. He's fucked in a
Yeah.
troll.
How
He's
much
fucked in a
crossbows does he
demo
have?
team.
Seven crossbows.
He's got.
not a lot. Not a lot.
I mean,
There's
even
five there, 2 there.
And then maybe
7.
some on the bottom warband, who knows?
5 warriors. Yeah, so 5 crossbows in the first one, another 2 in the second one, and then another
And then
2.
2.
So,
So we
Nine.
got
9.
plus the 2 ballistas.
Yeah,
It's nice to see the troll, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
It is.
the Isengard Troll just never comes out.
But I still like he could have brought the Isengard troll and not brought the Assault and Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah,
at
I
least he has
imagine
troll.
he's not an oppressive person anyway, so he'll find a way.
No.
He'll be like,
No, he's
Yeah.
Fion's lovely.
definitely.
He's very much a banter player. He's not
Yeah,
a-
well, it'll be like playing Nile
Right.
as well.
He's,
That's sort of
he's,
just
he's also he's done the Nile thing and given the commander a 2-handed weapon instead of a shield.
just pure crack.
Nice.
Love it. I have a my scout 2-handed like this scout captain with a 2-handed weapon. I just refused to not allow him to use it. I was playing a game like
he's
Blackbird's
great.
event, and he was just like locked against a building. And he was like, "I'm going to 2-handed weapon." He's like, "Are you sure?" That's the worst idea ever. I was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I respect it. Worst decision ever." It's like, "Yeah, fuck it." He's the lumberjack. He always goes 2-handed. That's the rule. But yeah, respect. Certainly for trying to
To be
change
fair,
it a bit.
if you win that fight, Connor, you'll feel so fucking good about yourself.
100%, man, and that's what I live for. Those moments. So yeah, that's them all. Pretty decent run through. Started really. It is. I mean, there's a lot of really strong lists. It's actually quite.
There's
hard.
a lot of really strong players as well.
Yeah. It's very hard to say who's gonna really top this one. To be
There's
honest,
a lot of strong players.
It's a real shark tank.
Yeah, it's a real Shark Tank. There was. I know what my favorite list is. Well, I can't remember exactly, but it'll as soon as it pops up.
What was it? There's a key.
Is it the ring rates and the troll?
It may have been the Ring Race and the Troll.
I'm not sure.
And let me see.
That just seems like a list that you'd like.
It was Ollie's. Pretty sure.
All Ollie's
Ollie's list.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my.
Oh, the
I do like the
Candish
Ring
lads,
Race and
yeah,
the Troll,
yeah.
but this is my
The
favorite.
Candish lads
list.
are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dave, as always, I think you could do a sneaky one and do well. So I've scotted you already, but I think you're
Yeah,
going to
that's
be
me
my.
fucked.
You're my dark horse. Definitely going to say.
No, Dave could do very well with what he
Yeah.
has here.
For sure. And then fuck the top. Top could be anyone. I don't even want to try and call it, to be honest.
No, I
Really
think
could be.
there's I think there's a good 6 or 7 people it could feasibly be.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be
Maybe
good.
more.
Yeah.
And
What's-
then there's some lists that could like mess up one of the top players. Like
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a few lists from players that I don't think will come top, but there's lists in there that could definitely just stop someone else from getting to
Yeah.
top.
Even running
Yeah.
into the Return of the King Legendary Legion or something in the wrong scenario at the wrong
Yeah.
time.
At the wrong way, but the wrong force and the wrong mission,
Yeah.
and suddenly it's like, okay.
Yeah. Is there do you know what Dan's Buybuster list is if he needs it?
Oh, so it's just
Sauron or something?
the good list is the Fellowship, and the evil list is the Blackgate Legion.
Oh, cool.
Just,
Cool.
just three troll chieftains, another Sauron, 31 Morans.
Nice one.
Cool.
Yeah,
like
but
I have to bring them just in case, but hopefully
Yeah, hopefully we won't need them.
Hopefully you'll need them, yeah. I mean, I guess who's the wild card there? Kean. It all comes down to Kean then, does it? Whether
Oh, I think Kean joined the army earlier this year, and he's completed training, so he should be grand now.
Yeah. Well, it'd be good to see how it goes. I really am going to be missing this one. Like, it would have been a good one to get
Yeah,
to.
miss not having you there.
Definitely. Are you coming up for Paddy's?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Top stuff. Top stuff.
Yeah,
We'll
we
get
all-
another
we
one
all-
done for that as well.
We all have tickets, so
Excellent. Yeah, I'm going to be
and,
grabbing
of course my list is already in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your list has only been since last year.
It's Dave's list is just in all the
been,
time.
It's been in a while. It's even been changed.
Like, you'll
Before.
probably have a random thought in your head about maybe running an event, and Dave will just send you a list.
Yeah, that's literally how it happens. Yeah, you have a dream
Brad-
about running an event, you wake up
Brad-
to an email.
Like Bradford got the list for his event in January.
Doesn't surprise
Yeah,
me.
look, Dave, there's such a thing as being too early.
I don't
Yeah.
agree.
That's what she said. But yeah, very much. That was a good run of list there. Like we got through them
No.
quite quickly, you know. Like that didn't feel like 40 lists.
No, it's lots of interesting stuff.
Yeah. So
I'm really looking forward to it now, I must say.
yeah, it's gonna. I definitely think it will be a good one.
It's nice because it's the only good evil event of the year.
I was about to say, like,
Sure.
it's good to get one like towards the end of the edition. It's good for evil and just gives you a chance to sort of run. It's also good to see the two Witch King Legendary Legions get know you're on it. See how they go.
And it's using our in my opinion our better way of doing good versus evil.
Oh yeah.
What's that? Sorry.
So normal good versus evil, you know yourself, is like you roll a dice in the first game.
Yeah.
And then you play good, so you play evil game 2, and then roll again game 3, and then roll again game 5.
Yeah.
So what that leads to sometimes is like if a bunch of good armies win in the first round, the people up at top can't play each other because they all have to play
For
evil.
sure. Yeah.
So what we do is it's just use the same system as in chess. So everyone starts on 0. First game you roll a dice. If you roll evil, you go to -1. If you roll good, you go to +1.
Yeah.
And then at the start of the next game, I go up to you and you go, cool,
yes.
I'm on -1, you're on 1. So I'll play
use that
good and you play
before,
evil, we
actually.
both go back
Yeah.
to 0.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a slight modification on the determining who plays black and white in chess.
Yeah. Works well.
And it just means that like you will sometimes you'll play, let's say, 4 of one army and 2 of the other, but it means that you're always playing who you're supposed to play in like the event.
Yeah. Handy.
And then you just but most people do end up playing 3 and 3 over the times we've tried it.
Well,
it'll be interesting to see how many people play 4 and 2 with 20 people.
This is probably the biggest event we've got to try it at. But it'll be interesting to see afterwards how the numbers shake out.
Well, we'll need to wrap up. We've got a very little time left, but thanks very much for joining me.
Great.
I'll get
Thanks
this
for having
out,
us on.
and
great.
as always,
Thank
and
you.
hope you all do well, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Take care.
Have a good one, lads.
Take care.
All
Cheers.
the best.
Nice one.
Bye bye.